Hey, I'm Matt Beers and we are here at the Type Dev offices in Cape Town. Really nice office space, as you can see. And we're gonna do a little video and tell you more about myself and how I got into riding and how Type Dev came on board. Yeah, my cycling journey started off quite uniquely compared to the normal trajectory. I started off racing motocross, and that was like my passion and my goal to become a professional motocross rider. And I went to the USA and I raced there, and I raced in South Africa nationally, and that pretty much went quite fast with the whole progression of it. And I started to struggle with a lot of injuries, and eventually it just got too much. I broke too many bones, a lot of rehab and being off, and eventually I was just kind of got a bit sick and tired of it, and kind of was losing the love for the sport a bit. And then I got into cycling as rehab, actually, from the injuries, like my main injury, which was my foot. And yeah, I just started cycling, and that's all I could do without pain. So I just loved it more and more and more. And the guys at the facility I was at in the US said like, yeah, I'm really strong at cycling. And then pretty much I said to them, there's no ways I'll cycle. That's like pretty lame, but here I am, and I'm glad it went that way. And yeah, it's been a really crazy journey so far, and it's amazing how things change and how life goes. And yeah, I'm just really glad I stuck to that passion of my rehab that turned into my career now. So COVID obviously affected, I think, everyone's life in 2020, especially athletes. It was a really rough year for, I think, anyone in any sport. And yeah, especially for our team, our existing team, our main sponsor had to withdraw because of obviously the financial difficulty. And yeah, then somehow Type Dev came in and completely saved our careers. And I'm really grateful for them. And yeah, they've managed to come on board in a huge way, and have had one of the most successful seasons I've had in my career. And I'm really happy that I could, give them as much exposure as I can through winning as much as I can. And yeah, it's been I think an awesome partnership so far, and it's been an absolute pleasure working with everyone here. Yeah, the journey to get my SA Champs, Marathon Champs jersey it's been a very long one. I've been chasing those stripes for, must be like 4 years now, and always there's been something. 2019 I broke my collarbone, and then 2020 was COVID, and then 2021 I really wanted to kind of seek that my own kind of redemption with it. It was a huge goal for me, and also a massive goal for Type Dev to be able to wear the stripes with them. And I think that was a massive motivation for me to make that happen. And yeah, we really did everything we could and got all the support I could to get that dream. And yeah, we managed to do it after. It's a very patient game. Cycling doesn't always go your way, but you just have to keep believing in yourself, and with obviously your sponsors who are behind you. And when it does all come together, it's a very, very awesome feeling. Yeah, the lead up to the Cape Epic was not a really normal one. We had a lot of jostling in the team with teammates. It was actually quite stressful for, I think, all of us. Obviously Cape Epic was very late in the year this year because of the restrictions of COVID, so in October. And then yeah, I got an opportunity to race with the specialized factory team with Jordan Saru. Yeah, obviously that meant that I would almost have to leave Type Dev as the official team, which would be Vessel myself. So it was a very tricky scenario as well for Type Dev. They had to basically they lost me as a rider and the exposure and stuff to allow me to pursue an amazing dream and experience with the factory racing. And I'm extremely grateful that they gave me that opportunity, because it came out to be a huge success and ultimately gonna shape the rest of my career. I think that's it's an amazing side from them to not be selfish on their part of the exposure and all of that, and they were just like, cool, just do it, we believe in you, we want you to win, we want you to achieve what we know you can, and to put all things aside. I think that was really special from them, and that meant a lot to me as a rider, and yeah, I'm very grateful for that. The Epic itself was, I don't think we could have planned it much better, winning the first day or prologue and then keeping the yellow jersey throughout the race. And we played our cards really well through the whole race. We just kept it consistent, didn't do anything too stupid. Yeah, and it was just a dream scenario, like the things you don't even think it's possible they can go like that. Yeah, now things are going to be a little bit different next year, but yeah, this is how sport goes, and I'm really happy that I was able to work with Type Dev for the last 2 years, and it's been an absolute privilege and pleasure. Riding with Jordan was an incredible experience. He's obviously World XCR Champ 2020, and yeah, he's a really, really nice guy, just a genuine human being, and he's very quiet but lets his legs do the talking. And yeah, we created a great friendship, and I think that's a really cool thing about racing and cycling, is that you create these friendships through racing and competition. And yeah, we only met each other, I think 2 days before the actual race, so it was quite a big question mark on obviously different personalities. Riders obviously have big personalities because of being an athlete. Everyone's got their egos and stuff, so it can clash quite easily, and we got very lucky that we just gelled so well and just made it count for 8 days. Yeah, the Start Moving community, they obviously had this passion for cycling, and then that eventually grew into it becoming for them supporting us. And the whole team has a massive amount of support from them. It's always being, every race the guys are following, and it's a great little community, and they have lots of rides up in Pretoria and everything, and it's great what they're doing, and just trying to get more people outside and moving, and growing the whole cycling movement. I think it's on a boom at the moment, and yeah, hopefully you guys can join in and have some fun and enjoy what cycling has to offer. Yeah, the future for me at the moment is there's a lot of things happening for sure. I'm not even too sure, but no, the future looks good. It's going to be quite different, but there's going to be a lot of cool opportunities, and yeah, hopefully I'll be able to share with you guys quite soon on what's going to be happening in 2022.